Okay, everyone, welcome to episode 2 of Cowan Corner. I am your host, Josh Aletsky, and I am happy to have you all here for this night's episode. Tonight, we have a very special guest. She is a sophomore in Gila BBG, and she happens to be my sister chapter counterpart. Please welcome Kylie Scharf, everybody. Where'd she go? There we go. Kylie there? Hello?
Hi.
Okay, there we go. All right, welcome, Kylie. Could you introduce yourself for the people who are here?
Yes, I'm Kylie. I go to Longreach. I'm a sophomore.
Your audio cut out.
Oh, I go to Longreach. I'm a sophomore. My name's Kylie. I don't really know. There's not much. I don't know.
And you happen to be my chapter counterpart.
Yes, I do happen to be that.
You run the social media account for Gila.
Yeah, I run the Gila account on Instagram and stuff.
All right, well, we are very happy to have you here for tonight's episode. This one was special because this is the first time Cowan Corner has done any episode with someone outside of the chapter. So you are a series first in that respect.
That's so cool. Wow.
Yeah. In your application, you indicate that you got by COVID by eating water. Explain how that works.
I honestly don't even remember filling out some of this application. But I mean, I drink a lot of water. I don't know. I don't really remember saying that, but I'm just gonna go along with it.
I'm quoting the application right here. It says, what's some interesting things you've done recently? Ate some bread, wore a towel, went for runs, and ate water.
Okay, well, I drink a lot of water. I honestly don't remember saying that, but I drink a lot of water. I have my water right here. Oh wow, everyone's leaving. Whatever. Here's my water bottle. I drink it. I don't really eat it. I guess if I'm swallowing it, I am eating it. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's no real difference. I've never really seen the issue. By the way, Sean and I were talking before the start of this episode. We need to settle a debate, and we're hoping you can answer this question for us.
Okay. Yeah,
which, by the way, Sean Agarwal is our vice executive producer. Everyone say hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Yes, we're very happy to have him working with us. But back to the show. We need to know, is water wet? And what justifies your thinking?
Okay, so this was like an argument in like 7th grade. There was actually a fight in my school because of it. There was like a huge argument and these people got into a fight over it. Yeah. So I always considered water to be wet because it's literally water. Like when you touch it, your hands get wet. When you're in it, you're wet. When you drink it, you're drinking something that is wet. So yeah, I consider water to be wet. But okay, Sean, that is your opinion and it's wrong. Okay, so you think water's dry?
Okay, we do need to start a debate over this. So Sean, I'm gonna ask you to.
Water is not wet or dry. It can't be wet or dry. You don't define water as wet or dry. You don't just. Do you find water as sleek or like? What? Water is water. You can't define I'm trying to think of an example.
Okay, well, in my opinion, everything is either wet or dry. There's nothing that's like. Thank you, Rika. I feel like
you can have.
Something can be moist. It doesn't have to be wet. Something can be moist.
But name something that is neither wet or dry.
Air.
Yeah, great example.
Air's like dry, like it's not wet.
Air is technically not dry.
Oxygen, it can be humid.
Moisturizer is not wet or dry. It's just it's moist.
Can Rika say something, guys? I want to hear her input.
Okay, we cannot. We can't go a certain direction. There was a certain board in particular whom the chapter I'm not going to mention. Their board got into a fight over how to eat grapes. I'm not going to mention which board that was. If you know the answer, please stay quiet in case any of them show up. I don't need them screaming at me over the DMs. But anyway, we're going to move along through the episode. We have a new segment that we like to call the Misery Index. It's, if you couldn't figure out already, based on the actual show, The Misery Index with the Tenderloins. It is basically a complete model where, Kylie, I am going to show you a couple of news stories of people who have had some rather embarrassing stuff done to them. And I need you to rate it on the Misery Index on a scale of 0 to 100.
Okay, is that all I have to do, or is it like?
Yes.
Okay, just give.
But do justify your reasoning.
Oh, so I do. Okay. So is it like 1 being that's not bad at all, and 100 being that's really bad?
It's actually 0 to 100, but yeah. So, and before I do start, you will need to take into account that the Misery Index rates things based on a couple of factors, including pain, including pain, mental anguish, and how bad it's going to be for a long time after. I couldn't come up with a better word for that.
This is stuff in the news?
Yes. And
can I skip? Is that like allowed? If I don't want to talk about it, if I don't have an opinion, can I skip?
Okay, I have, yes, but I will let you know I have kept everything PG, just so you know.
Okay, but I still don't.
Yeah, you can still say no. All right. So this first one, I've put this in a particular order for a reason. We have this first article right here. A man woke up in Amsterdam after getting drunk at a funeral.
All right, well, it depends where the funeral was. If the funeral was in Amsterdam, then...
It was in Orpington, which is about I looked it up, it's about like a 20-ish minute drive from Amsterdam, something like that. You can get there by train. No one really knows how he got there, but
I mean, that's not that bad. I don't know. He's probably drinking his sorrows. I don't know.
All right. Oh, I forgot. So in order for you to get this right, I will allow you to select.
I thought this was my opinion.
I am allowing you to select between a certain number of percentages on the index, the misery index. So for example, you can choose between that it lies somewhere between 30 and 40% on the misery index, something like that, or 50 and 60, 60 and 70, and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is this based upon were you the one who originally rated these, and I'm trying to think about?
No, this was rated by actual scientists.
Oh, this is a real thing. Cool. I'd say like 20. Yeah, like around 20.
Between what and what?
Between 20 and 30.
Between 20 and 30. Okay. All right, moving on. I'll let you know the answers after we're done all three. We're going to move on to this next one. British Airways plane accidentally lands at the wrong airport. Ooh. I would hate to be on that plane.
I mean, they could just take off and land at the right one. So I feel like that's not really that bad either. Maybe like a 30 to 40, but it's really not a big deal. They can fly. They could just get back up there and go to the right one.
Are you sure that's your final answer?
I'm rating these probably way too low, but I just don't feel like that's a big deal. If I was on a plane, land at the wrong airport, just take off, go to the right one. I don't know.
All right. And last but certainly not least, and I got a real kicker out of this one.
Great.
Doctors accidentally operate on the wrong kidney.
I mean, did the person live?
Oh yeah, they lived.
I mean, like I'd say like 80 to 90%, because that could have probably killed them. Yeah, definitely was way off. But
is that your final answer?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. All right, let's start at the beginning. For the man that woke up in another city, you answered between 20 and 30% on the misery index.
Those pants are kind of nice. Sorry.
The correct answer. Ooh, I am sorry. You were off by 31%.
All right, I was close enough. I'm gonna give it to myself, even though that's not the point of this.
It's a win at heart. It's a win at heart. All right, I'm guessing it didn't really have much mental anguish afterwards because he could literally just hop on a train and go back to Orpington.
Yeah.
Right. Moving on to the plane that landed at the wrong airport. You answered between 30 and 40% on the misery index. And you would be right on.
Really?
45%. I'm sorry. No, 35%. I'm sorry.
Okay. I did that then.
Yeah.
Second.
Surprisingly, that is very low on the misery index. I was very surprised myself on that one. And last but not least, we have the woman that got operated on the wrong kidney. One has to wonder what procedure they were conducting on her. It's like getting LASIK. It's like getting LASIK surgery on the wrong eye. Like now you still have to wear glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Most definitely.
You answered between 80 and 90% on the misery index. And the correct answer I'm sorry. Here we go. You answered between 80 and 90% on the misery index. The correct answer was 89%.
So I got all
right.
The second one, the first one, I was one off. I think that counts.
Okay. Well, I'll give that one to you. Okay. We'll give you that one.
I really did that.
Yeah.
There's like 6 people on.
Yeah. And now we're up to everybody's favorite segment, Ask the
because
I don't even remember the name. Ask the guest.
Make it
so we're gonna start all the way up top with Sam Marco because he's at the top of my screen. Sam, go wild.
Okay, so you said water was wet. What if it could be both wet and dry at the same time?
Josh, just letting you know, the link isn't working for Dylan. Sorry, she just texted me. So you might
Dylan Levine.
Dylan Levine.
All
and
right.
Also, water can't be wet and dry at the same time. What? That doesn't make any sense. Like it's like you're showering. There's water. It's wet. You're in the pool. It's water. It's wet. How could it be dry? And I just don't think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Like, how can water be dry? Like a bowl is dry if there's no water in it.
All right. Thank you very much, Sam. Next on the list is Sean.
I got 2 questions, both related to Barbie. What is your favorite Barbie show and why? And what's your least favorite Barbie show and why?
They're not shows, they're movies, Sean. Gosh, he doesn't know anything. My favorite Barbie movie is either 12 Dancing Princesses or Princess and the Pauper because they're really complex and they're just like really, really, really good. My least favorite is any of the ones that were made after like 2010 because all of the new Barbie movies suck. So any old Barbie movie is my favorite and any new one sucks. So
can you elaborate on why they suck?
The animation is different. I didn't grow up with them, so that makes them worse. And they just suck. Like they're just not as good as the old ones. The old ones are like they're just so good, and then the new ones just aren't as good.
All right. Next, I was just about to accidentally mute Kylie by mistake. And by the way, before we move on, what exactly got you into Barbie and stuff?
I just loved Barbie when I was younger, and like I played with Barbies, and like I watched all the movies when I was younger, so like now just me and my sister will watch them now because they're just really good.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have a sister who is going away to college.
Yeah, she already went away actually. Yeah, she left a few days ago.
Yeah. How depressed are you on a scale of 0 to 100? What would this fall on the misery index?
0. I don't. Well, she's gonna be watching this. Hi, Marissa. Love you if you're watching this. She said she was going to later.
Okay, I sense some sibling rivalry coming along. But moving along, we have Matthew Rudolph next on the list. Matthew, unmute yourself and ask a question.
Oh, I don't have a question. Not yet.
Okay. Just DM me in the chat and I'll come back to you whenever you're ready. Rika, reveal thyself.
Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Rika.
What's the most main character thing you've ever done? You just irradiate. Is that the right word?
Really, Rika? Oh my god.
You irradiate main character energy. Is that the right word? Am I dumb?
Yeah, but
I'm looking this up. While I look it up, tell me the answer.
I don't really know. Like, I guess being out in the rain, is that like, I don't really know actually. That's not being a main character. I don't really know. I consider myself to be not the main character, like the main character's friend, you know, the one who's like, she's in the theme song, but it's like, why is she's like not really in the show like that. So yeah, I don't really think sorry. I don't really know. Definitely just like, I don't know. I actually was thinking about this earlier. But yeah, I don't really know. I guess just like dancing in the rain, like with friends back like before coronavirus, or just, yeah, I don't really know.
Oh my god, I think guys, I just looked up irradiate and I literally used it wrong.
No, you didn't.
Irradiate is not a word. Radiate is a word. Irradiate is not.
Cut the cameras. Oh my god. Cut this out, please. Don't post this.
Well, now I have to go
Irradiate.
Wait, I feel really... Self-esteem has just dropped. I feel embarrassed.
Okay, next question. I'm kidding.
All right.
Poor Rika.
We're down to Dylan Levine, who has recently decided to pop out and join the show.
Sorry, I just came home from work. Let's see.
Finally, someone else other than me who works during the summer. And
Matthew has a question.
Oh my god. I didn't really think of a question, but savage love. Cut that out. Anyways, Kylie. How are you doing?
Fine. I'm kind of hoping this ends soon because I really want to go eat something.
I just rushed home. I was like, I need to go in Cowan's Corner.
Oh, thanks.
Dripping in sweat. Anyway. What are you doing to keep yourself busy in quarantine? That's good.
I go for runs every day. I talk to you. I do.
Apparently, she eats water. You missed that?
Gosh, the application is not correct. I don't even remember saying that I eat water. I don't remember that. Yeah, I talk to friends. No, I have more than one friend. Okay, whatever. Oh, I have a baby pool. I go in my baby pool a lot. It's in my backyard. It's pretty fun. And I watch Barbie. And I like to make songs. I've written a song.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I did not sing for my life. And that is why she got muted. Okay, we are towards the end of the show, and we are now at everyone's favorite segment. Yep, you guessed it. We are now at What is Going On, where I take a random clip from the internet and just ask you what's going on in this video.
Wait, Matthew had a question, I think.
Oh, Matthew had a question.
Favorite thing you've built in Minecraft?
Favorite thing I built in Minecraft. Okay, wait. Don't get me started. Last night I died and I literally cried for 30 minutes. Don't want to talk about it. Dylan, stop laughing at me. You don't understand. My sword was like sharpness 5. I'm breaking 3, looting 3. It's fire aspect. It was beautiful. But then I got all my stuff back because I wasn't in the chunk. You know what I mean? But I lost all my stuff because I got killed because I turned it off peaceful and I got killed by a freaking witch and an evoker and a mansion thingy. Don't want to talk about it even though I just talked about it. Then I cried to my friend for like 30 minutes, but he got annoyed, so then I just had to stop, cut the cameras. Anyway, so, my favorite thing that I built, I don't really know. I built a really nice house, probably just a really nice house. That was a really long-winded thing.
Very nice. All right, now moving on to everyone's favorite segment, what is going on? Okay. Kylie, are you ready? Well, actually, no, I'm not ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Let's hit it.
Oh, we're doing more.
All right, what just happened?
It looked like there was a guy. I don't know if he came from the table or from the roof. Or he fell onto a table. I don't really know, honestly. I don't know. Some guy just slid across the table.
All right, there you have it, folks. Lesson learned. Never.
Oh my God, my king is here. Hold on, Josh. Hello. Hi, King. Sorry to interrupt the Cowan Corner.
All right, y'all, there you have it for Cowan Corner. That's our lesson of the day. Never get angry at your coworkers. We'll see you next time on Cowan Corner.